Hey guys, it's Andrea from Andrea's Advice, and today I'm going to be talking about why it's important to be single. So recently I've watched How to Be Single, and it really spoke to me, A, because I'm single, and B, because one of the characters actually reminded me of myself. So one of the characters, played by Dakota, she played in 50 Shades of Grey, she reminded me of myself towards the end, because I feel like as far as like the things she did, it was like me. Like I would always kind of be smitten, or not necessarily date, but like always go for the guys that would like make me feel good about myself and make me feel pretty or whatever, like, and maybe because I was naive or just young, like I don't know. And I met this one guy, we talked for a few years, and we didn't necessarily date, like it was very complicated. Maybe one day I'll have like a story time about like all of it, but and he ended up like ignoring me pretty much in the end, and so that's how we stopped talking. And then after that, I pretty much kind of like sat back and was like, let me reflect on my life and all the things I've done wrong as far as like relationship wise and some other stuff. So that's what I did, and I feel like being single was so great because of that. Like the fact that when you're single, you have time for yourself, you have time to relax and to chill and reflect. Okay, reflect is key here. So as I started to be single more and more, I had time to really focus on myself and what I wanted to do and where I was going, and you know what type of things I look for in a guy. Like, you know, now I know what not to do and what not to take, and I know my self-worth. Like I feel like when you're single, you learn to, or at least I would hope, to love yourself and to know what you want and find out who you are. I feel like being single is all about discovering who you are, because when you're in relationships, I feel like it's kind of hard to have one, A, if you don't even know who you are. Because I feel like you're just kind of with someone, and it's like maybe they know who they are, and you're just like, you know, you're kind of doing everything they want to do or whatever, because you don't know who you are and where and what you want to do and where you want to go in life. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I don't think it is, but I feel like when you're single, that's the time to really take it upon yourself to really find out who you are and where you want to go and what you want to do and all that good stuff. Which is why I'm single. Like I love being single. I have time to focus on myself, to do the things I want to do, to, you know, figure out where I'm going in life, to get my stuff in order, to learn to love myself. And if you watch my other video, think how to overcome insecurities, you'll know that like that's something that I've been working on, been single all while I've been single. So I feel like it's good to be single, because that's the time to reflect on your life and figure out where you're going. Now sure, at a certain point it's probably good to be single and to reflect. Like when you're 8, I don't think you should do that. I hope you're single at 8, like maybe not though. But I feel like as you get older, and when you're single, it's good to reflect and figure out where you're going in life. You're like, what am I doing? Like, I've been with this guy for 5 years, or this girl for 5 years, and like, I don't even know who I am or where I'm going. Like, this guy, this girl, she knows where she's going, or he knows where he's going, but I don't even know. Like, I don't even know who I am, really. So I feel like that's the time where you would take time out of your relationship and be like, I need to find out who I am. I need to discover who I am and what I want. And I think that's perfectly fine. So that's why I'm single. I love being single. I've been single for like a really long time now, and I feel like it's great, because when you're single and when you have time to reflect, you know, you kind of know what you want in your next significant other. And I feel like that's great, because then you're not wasting anyone's time. You're not taking stuff that you don't need to be taking. I feel like when you don't know who you are and your self-worth, and you don't love yourself, I feel like your relationship is just crap. Like it's just legit crap. And I feel like it's good to be single, because you have time to reflect. Again, you have time to reflect, which I think is a major key. You have time to love yourself, to know what you want, know your self-worth, you know, all this good stuff. And you can do this probably in a relationship. You may meet a really nice guy, or a really nice girl who like really loves you and really takes the time to like help you better yourself even. But I feel like single life is a great life, and if it's not for you, that's good. And if it is for you, that's good too. Like, or if it's not for you, that's great, and if it is for you, that's, you know, great too. I like being single. Yeah, so that's why I'm single, and that's why it's important to be single. And I hope you really liked my video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you liked it a lot, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I post new videos every Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. And make sure to stay positive, stay happy, and stay blessed, and stay single or don't. Your choice. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for today, so bye.